Hi everyone, Sherry from Granny's Sewing Room stopping in to show you my February makes. One or two of them are still in the process of being made, and my first makes of February were my table runners, and I am going to try to continue to get these done. So they're easy makes, but just sitting at the machine and starts hurting my shoulders and my back. So I had to go to the doctor last week and get blood work and stuff done because I was in a lot of pain. And so far what they said is on my right side, well, you can see my right side is fallen, but under my ribs and going straight through my back, I get real bad pain, especially if I stand too long or sew too long. And the doctor seems to think my ribs have fallen. So she thought I might have done something to hurt myself and done nothing. So maybe it's the way I'm sitting when I sew. Maybe my sewing machine's down too low. So I'm kind of, going to pay attention to that. So, but that's why I went to the doctor, and that's why I'm getting a lot of pain. So might have to lift up my sewing table up, maybe put some 2x4s under there or something, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. So the next thing I made for February, let me grab you my February makes. My February makes would be first, this is a pattern from Sinclair, the Nokia dress, something like that. Really like it. So that was my first make. And then my next make, and this was, oh my goodness, I should have wrote everything down. This is my favorite make. This is a cowl neck, and I know it's probably Ellie and Mac because they become my all-time favorites. Ellie and Mac. Oh yes, it's the Going Home sweater from Ellie and Mac. And then I made another red outfit. I'm going to have to go get that. Okay, another Going Home top that I made for February with the pants. And I did take the pants in probably an inch on each side and a good ½ inch in the back crotch. So insert. This is Ellie and Mac. I haven't found my needle yet to tuck my threads in, so that's why they're still hanging there. I want to tuck them in the seam. And when you organize, you can't ever find anything. But this is the Slow Sunday dress from Ellie and Mac. Love it. And this is, I'm going to probably make another one out of this because, isn't that just crying spring? And then I made a pair of urban pants from Pattern Emporium. This was the free Vera top from Forget Me Not, and I really liked it. So I had so much fabric of that left over. As you know, I just put videos up. I went ahead and jumped on board with the Projector. And so I'm not spending time printing and cutting. And as soon as I started doing that, of course, my printer needed ink. So we spent $60 in ink. And I don't know how long it'll last because I decided not to wait. Because as soon as you want to print out something, you won't have ink. So I set up that projector yesterday all by myself, put it to the ceiling. Not sure if I want to keep it there because I'm used to a great big sewing table, and I don't have that. I have just a small table. And if I try to continue with this one, I'm going to have to make this more level because my husband, I've had this for years, 30 years, but my husband made me some legs, and they're like a ½ an inch to an inch tall, so this table kind of goes up at the end. But today is the first of the month, and today is where we sent somebody a new card, and we're sending Shannon a card. And I got this idea. I'm sure my ideas come from the Lord. So, but it was to, if you send a card, you know, maybe when these girls get out of prison, they, you know, they have too much free time, or maybe they need a little outlet. And like us in this little sewing community that Jen started, maybe, you know, they're online, you know, they're gonna, but maybe they'll search online for hashtag Friday Sews. So I signed it and let her know there's a little sewing community praying for her, and that's where she'll receive cards from. But maybe when she's out, she's bored or something, and she hops online and she decides to look at hashtag Friday Sews and see some of the wonderful ladies that are in this group. And maybe she'll strike up conversations and talk, and we can encourage somebody like that and befriend them, even though we're all the way around the world with each other. But so I'm going to start signing my cards, hashtag Friday Sews, a sewing community that cares and prays for you, or, you know, put your own words there. But if that's a good idea and you like it, start putting that, so she knows to, you know, maybe she'll pick up a hobby and we could help her along the way, some of us. But these were I thought I had envelopes, but they're just a bunch of little cards with a scripture of some sort on them. And I bought these because when I sent Michael a card, I didn't have any manly things. These kind of showing all women things. But there's some manly ones in here, I thought. And a lot of flowers. So I wanted him to know, you know, now that looks manly. I can't hang on to them, they're slippery. But it's just a postcard. So I thought, we'll just use them, you know, because whatever we put on the back, and somebody's reading that through the mail. So heck, might be touching more lives than just one. So that is the card situation. I will put her address at the end of this video if you want to send Shannon a card. She is in prison. She's doing 2 years, or she's doing 3 years in prison, I believe, and she has a 2-year-old little girl with her in prison. So praise the Lord, she at least has her baby there, but it's a sad situation. So she needs our encouragement. My granddaughter said right now with COVID going on, they're in lockdown, they don't get to see anybody. And she says it really feels good to get a card and encourage them. So she appreciated that. So thank you all for encouraging her and giving her a card. And what else is there to talk about? I think that is pretty much all. So has anyone told you you're special today? If not, let me be the first, because you are in God's eyes. So everyone, you go out and have a great day. Whatever you do, do it in the name of the Lord, and your blessings will always come back to you. And I am going to show you a little bit what I did this weekend, which I should have probably never done none of this. But I have them sliders that you can put under your furniture and slide things around. So I'm going to show you my wall. And it is inspired by a lot of ladies that I've seen on the YouTube. And one of them is the Crafty Organizer. I kind of just loved looking at her things and how she organizes. I like Stephanie, her YouTube. I loved her colors. And the Crafty Organizer had this color too. So this is all created kind of with all of these YouTubers in mind. And tell me what you think about it. So I'm going to show you my wall. And here is my new wall. I separated my shelves. I found a piece of shelving I had laying around, and I just gathered the two. Put some lace up there I seen on Jean Truelove's video. She quilts. I thought I brought out the black little thing I got off of Craigslist for $5. I rolled my fabric up. So I think that turned out so cute. I will continue to play around with it, but so far I like it. It brings out the color of my wall, and I love this color so much. It is called powder teal, or teal powder, or something like that. It was Dutch Boy. And this is an insert because I wanted to tell you about the projector. Here is my projector up there. I probably have 3 hours in the projector installing it and calibrating it. 3 hours total, and that's a lot. I mean, that's more, I'm being generous with that because I stopped, I quit, I went up and read. That group of projectors of sewing, they walk you through it all. And if you have a question, someone's really quick to answer it and help you. So don't be scared of it. You know, I just thought the only thing that stops me is fear. Fear stops me from doing a lot of things. And I just kept telling myself, you know what? You put a chicken coop together, I can put a sleeve in a garment, which isn't always easy. I can do this. And if I get frustrated, walk away and come back. Walk away. But it wasn't that hard. So if you're being fearful because it seems too technical, it's not. It really is not. One thing I should have done is read the manual on my projector because I didn't know what the keystone was. And that's to adjust it. And then there's a focus knob. And that was basically it with the projector. Hanging up, we can all put a little anchor in the ceiling. It's not very heavy, so it'll hold it, or on the wall. But we're creative women, so we got creative minds, and we can do this projector if we don't have anyone helping us, which I don't. My husband does not like doing a honey-do list, so I don't ask him. I just do things on my own. But I spent $106, that's with tax, on Amazon. I've got free shipping. So $106 on the projector that I got, and it was a Vivimage 2. And it does pretty good, but I would like a bigger projection. But on the bracket, I just bought the cheap bracket I see on the projectors for sewing. $16. I might have a little change in here, but $16. So I probably got the most in this projector, 123, 130. I don't have 130, maybe $124 total in this projector setup. And I just went around the house to find what I could, to make a makeshift table or use this table. But there's a lot of them out there, and there's a lot of help out there, and you can do it. So I'll quit babbling on, but that projector was very easy. I just did step by step, and I made a video to show you exactly where I got stumped or exactly how I acted and did it when I put it up. So I didn't cut out to make it, I hope I answered any of your questions watching me put that thing up. So I'll insert this video. So I hope that was helpful to everybody. So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. God bless everyone.